Austin, what's going on, man? Appreciate
What's
you
up,
being
Joey?
Man,
Yeah.
it's been a pleasure, bro. It's been a pleasure. We're going on close to the 6 month mark now with working with you here inside of Default
Yep.
King. Like I was telling you before we even started the recording, we were going down our list of guys we want to do these with, and I only pick out our guys that I view as like the superhero, super stud clients, and you're obviously at the very top of that list for us. So you were one of my first round draft picks, brother. So I'm
Awesome.
excited. I'm excited to have you on here, man. It's going to be a great story, and I know you and I have been pretty connected throughout your entirety in the program. So
Hmm.
had the pleasure of connecting with you many a time. So I'm excited for
Yeah.
you to get on here and share your story with the world, brother. You ready to get rocking?
I'm ready.
Let's do it, dude. First things first, go ahead and just tell the people about the physical transformation you've undergone here in your time with us.
So yeah, I've been doing the program for about like 6 months, and I would say I started around like 175, maybe like a little heavier, and then literally like the first like probably 2.5 months, I dropped nearly 15 pounds, and lifts in the gym went up. Obviously I was seeing more like muscle mass, more vascularity in my arms and everything. Like stomach was tightening up and I was feeling good and everything. I mean, I still feel good. So yeah, I mean, it's great physical transformation, you
Dude,
know,
that's amazing. Yeah,
awesome.
dude. That's amazing, bro. I posted a picture of you the other day on my Instagram and my Twitter. It's you in the gym. You got this bicep vein popping. You're like, man, I thought I was plateauing a little bit, but I'm getting lean. I was like, dude,
Yeah.
super dope. Super cool stuff, man. So
Yeah.
walk everybody through the process. Like, what exactly were you struggling with when you joined? And really, what were you looking to change when you got here?
So I was on like your typical like gym bro like workout. Go in there, kind of feel like what you want to do. Like I'll say I'm filling arms, say I'm doing chest, do a leg day once a month, you know.
Classic.
Yeah,
Classic.
yeah, no cardio whatsoever. Like just going to the gym, going through like the motions and everything. And then and then my biggest struggle is the nutrition as well. And stuff like I coming into this, I knew like zero. I knew like what was bad and what was good, but it goes deeper than that. And so yeah, like I was just going through the motions in the gym, and I was like, I need to find a trainer to get me to the goal that like I want to have. So yeah, I can get to.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
And
yeah, go ahead.
yeah, I want to say like I saw one of Jack's posts on Twitter,
Mhm.
and yeah, and that's how I found y'all. Yeah.
Yeah, man. The classic come through Twitter, right? Follow us on
Mhm.
Twitter for a while, feel connected, and eventually you hit us up, man. And I
Mhm.
think you have a pretty common scenario, right? The classic bro split.
Mhm.
And everybody falls victim to this at some point in their life, right? Like I'm even guilty of this sometimes. You just fall into it. It's super easy to fall into. And I think
Yeah.
the other thing that you mentioned as well that a lot of people struggle with is nutrition. Because a lot of people do have the baseline knowledge that sounds like you had of this is good, this is bad, but
Mhm.
there's more to it than that.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
how did we help you solve these problems specifically?
So, getting connected with my trainer Chris, and then y'all have the marginal the what they called the layouts of what y'all provided, like the nutrition one and all those videos and everything, and that helped me out a lot. And just getting into like the like routine, I would say, of just dialing down the food I was eating, on a structured plan, and it just that's what really just like helped me, I would
Mm.
say.
Yeah, and you've been here for a while too, and I feel like
Yeah.
it's totally safe to say for you, like these are default actions now,
Oh
because
yeah, definitely. Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
ultimately the goal, right? The goal with everybody that we work with is to get to a point where you can do these things that you're talking about, and it feels like brushing your teeth. You don't have to think
Oh
about
yeah.
it to do it. And I think you're a guy that's a perfect example of this because when I pull up your profile, it's like you hit every workout, you weigh yourself all the time, you're always taking progress pictures, you're always in the group. Like this truly has become default actions for you. This is
Uh,
your new default lifestyle. And
mhm.
I think that's also just a testament to you and your dedication to this.
Yeah.
Right. So I want to thank you for that.
Oh yeah, yeah. Anytime, man. It's funny now because like if I go out to eat, I look at a menu different.
Totally.
Like the default actions, just kick in. So Yeah.
Totally, dude. It's one of these things I tell everybody, it's like a side effect, right? Like you'll never be able to look at a plate the same after going through the
Mhm.
program because you're gonna be like, bro, like where's your protein? Like that's just carbs
Yeah.
and fats. Like there's no protein there. So it like ruins everybody's perception. You go out to dinner and you're just judging everybody. So I tell everybody that's one of the side effects, man. But I'm curious as well, like what had you tried before this in regards to making changes to your health?
Everything. Like,
Everything?
and I'm not exaggerating. Like in college, I was in the CrossFit and did that with like a few friends of mine. And then I would say got into running like 3 years ago because the girl I was dating, she was a half marathon runner. So she always told me to like
Mm.
run with her. So like started doing that, dropped like 20 pounds, but after I stopped, gained it right back, And then I had a personal trainer for a while at like the LA fitness gym. I was like by my house, and that was like not working. And yeah, so I mean, group fitness classes like title boxing, like I've done it all. And but like just I don't know, like when I was talking to Jack and like the Twitter DMs and all the progress, like success stories he showed me, that's kind of what made me choose y'all. I was like, well, dude, if this dude can do it, and he had, you know, a time doing it, and all those stories I read, I was like, yeah, like I'm choosing y'all. And I think this is gonna fit for me because I don't know, I just like the whole community and like aspect of everything, like the whole like in the group text and everything is just great for me.
Yeah, man. And I think you were a guy that was a perfect fit right away. Like as soon
Mm,
as we met on your kickoff call, it's like this is a guy we would hang out with. Like this guy's gonna have
awesome.
great success here. So it's always fun, right? And I think we're hyper attentional about this inside of the group as well. And I know you see this. It's like we have a wins channel for a reason.
Mm,
You guys get to see other guys doing this, and that's only going to further build your belief in yourself, because exactly what you're saying is if this guy can do it, and this guy can do it, and this guy can do it, of course I can do it too. So we try to be super intentional about it. So it's glad to hear that landed for you, because obviously it's been a big contributor to your success here. So I'm super excited for you.
yes.
And I'm curious as well, because you're somebody that threw the kitchen sink at it, right? You did everything. CrossFit, the
Yeah.
LA Fitness personal trainer. Why do you think this worked, but not those things?
I would say just like the constant reminder of seeing other dudes like in the group just doing good, and then I had a great trainer too. And Chris, he would just be like, "Hey man, you haven't tracked your food. Hey, like I saw you skip 2 workouts, like what's going on, man? Like everything good?" And just having that, like just like the accountability, you know. And you do put up some money for this. And I was like, I'm not gonna waste that, you know. And and it's just not that. It's like I was like, I'm trying to just better myself, and I know this is what I need. So I feel like just all that together and just seeing people post like the motivational videos and like everything was just like awesome. And their progress pics and just all the wins that we had.
Yeah, man, dude, Chris is an OG. He's the OG client success
Yeah.
coach inside of Default King. So you got
Mhm.
the man with the plan, bro. He's
Yeah.
amazing. And I think the big thing you bring up is the accountability as well, right? Because
Mhm.
there is a big price chunk investment upon joining this program. But what that allows us to do is have the accountability that you had with a guy like Chris, where he's able to get in there every single day. And this is his full-time job, is to check on you and make sure that you are taken care of. Right.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. And I'm glad to hear, obviously, you guys have the connection as well. And he's
Oh yeah.
only spoke highly of you too, man. So it helps when you have somebody that reciprocates it on the other end and is an exemplary client like yourself. And
Mhm.
what would you say has been the overall impact of working with us for you?
Man, I would say it's just helped my mindset so much. Like, I mean, I've never been like into like a depressive state or anything like that, but I could see myself kind of getting there. But then joining this program and doing like the journaling and like your gratefuls and your goals and everything, it just made me just feel better about myself. And then like I was seeing the progress, of course. So yeah, I would say that's probably
Well,
yeah.
mindset's pretty big. That's pretty important. That's going to
Yeah.
impact you daily.
Yeah.
In How do you see that impacting you for the rest of your life beyond this? Because it's no secret that we're not going to be holding your hand for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what's your takeaway here? Like, where do you see this impacting you for the rest of time, even when you leave?
Well, it's already impacted me for work. I'm so much more in tune with the clients I deal with, and then like the company I'm part of, we got bought out, and so I'm having to deal with like more guys I've never dealt with, like more project managers and a new CEO, a new president, and I'm just like, just I feel like this program has just helped me be more accountable in myself, and it's made me just sell more work that I haven't like ever done, and I feel like when I meet new people, they can just see something now, you know. And even my old clients, like one of my old guys, haven't seen in like 2 years. He was like, "Dude, you're looking good." He's like, "I saw you drop some weight." He's like, "Well, what else changed, man?" He's like, "What's going on here?" You know. So like it's like, I guess you can say I kind of carry myself different, and I know I'm going to carry that through the rest of my life for sure, like 100%.
Dude, and I'm glad you bring this up because it's one of the things that makes us happiest is because we ultimately realize that the health transformation is a gateway to so many other things, right? Like
Yeah.
the stuff that we teach here, even the default action stuff. And I know you live this, and there's plenty of guys that will test this.
Mhm.
It's like it doesn't just apply to fitness; it's going to apply to every other realm of your existence, your wealth, your relationships, your happiness, your career, everything that you can think about. You're going to start analyzing them through that lens of default actions. It's like, what do I default to doing when I'm with these people? Like for you, I guarantee you something you do more now is you probably smile more. You probably laugh
Yeah,
a
for
little bit
sure.
more. That's a new
Yeah.
default, right?
Yeah.
And that's obviously impacting you outside of just your fitness and your physical health.
Mhm.
So that makes me excited for you because that means the sole purpose of this, which for us is to see it bleed into every other area of life, is happening for you. And
Mhm.
that makes us happy. So I'm excited for you, brother. And what I want to close with is if there's somebody listening to this right now and they resonate with your story, can you tell them why they should take action and make a change right now?
I think you should take action to make a change. Like if you're just like a little overweight or extremely overweight, or you're just in like a bad mindset, I think you should join this program, and you will see the change literally in the first like 15 days. Like that's when I saw it. And the first month can be rough, but like you'll get through it, and you'll just be a better person like after this for sure. And it does take a commitment, but it's definitely worth it for sure. 100%.
That's amazing, brother. I'm so
Yeah.
proud of you, dude. It makes me happy
Thank
to
you,
have you on this,
man.
dude. Like,
Thank
it's
you.
like everybody that walks through the door, I'm like, I hope we get this guy on these interviews,
Yeah.
right? Because it's always fun to have this conversation. Because I've had the fortune of being the first one that you guys talk to when you come inside the program,
Yeah.
everybody. And so it's always fun to come in 3, 6, 12 months later and have them hop on this and tell their story because
Mm.
I see you guys when you walk in the front door. And it's just a completely different man on the other side of it. So it's awesome to have you here, man. It's awesome to hear your passion and see your happiness. And again, brother, I appreciate you being here, man. Hope you have an amazing
And thank you, man.
rest of
This
your
is
day,
awesome.
brother.
You too, man. Have a good one.
See you, brother.